Hi, Mr. Neeraj. Could you just tell us a little bit about yourself and what company you're from?
Hi, my name is Neeraj Makin. I head the group strategy, advanced analytics, and the corporate venture capital fund for Emirates NBD. The corporate venture capital fund is a $100 million fund which we set up about 2 years ago, and we've made about 10 investments in the last couple of years and one exit.
How is your Emirates NBD actively fueling the fintech revolution?
So as I mentioned, we have had a very active partnership set up with fintechs, where our digital and fintech teams continue evaluating various fintechs uh, with which we can partner and bring onto our ecosystem. And simultaneously, we seek investments in some of those fintechs where we believe there's a strategic use case where a product or a service developed by that fintech can be adopted into the bank's platform, can be used to solve certain, customer issues or customer problems or better customer service for people. So from that perspective, and we are open to kind of look at fintechs coming from across the world, but obviously also supporting the local fintech scene out here and developing the local fintech ecosystem out here.
All right. So, how are you leveraging data to unlock this new wave of the fintech revolution?
So data is a very, very important piece of our strategy and a pillar of our strategy, right? What we had done that as we went about doing our tech architecture transformation, we created a very clear-cut data layer where we started kind of organizing data in a big way. And now the time has come where we believe that we have one of the best data platforms in the region from a financial institution perspective. And we are using and harnessing the data to provide services to our clients in a much better. And because of that, what we did was we set up an advanced analytics center for excellence back in 2021, 2022. Today, we have a 80-member strong data scientist and data engineering team where we're using AI, machine learning, advanced analytics uh, to develop use cases which can help customers in a much better manner. We can even target better products for our customers. What is the next best product? Hyper personalization for our clients. And of course, we are now using Gen AI and all. So using both structured and unstructured data to bring those use cases. Gen AI obviously is a relatively newer stuff where we are still kind of, I would say, experimenting and testing things. But on traditional AI using machine learning and other models, that's something we have moved much, much further ahead. And we've got more than 60, 70 use cases in the bank live right now.
Right. So, as we all know, AI is a very hot topic. What are your thoughts on the ethical considerations surrounding AI, especially in fintech? So, and like, how is Emirates NBD addressing those?
So look, everything comes up with its flip side, and I think one of the key points is how you use data ethically. One good part is that we are a financial institution which is regulated. As part of our regulations, there are certain regulations which we have to abide by, which is protecting personally identifiable information (PII). Also, looking at the ethical side of AI is basically around things like there is no random biasness and all and everything. So we have to look after that. And what we do is when we develop our models and all, or when we are looking at using AI, we tend to put the adequate guardrails around that. That AI does not come up with stuff which is, uh, you know, against the ethics or the ethos of how personal data should be used, how you should be kind of making decisions. And for that, we have a very good, strong setup of compliance and all and everything as to how things are used. As I mentioned, a lot of guardrails around things, and that's how we go about doing that.
All right, yeah. Can you share some examples of the groundbreaking startups that you're investing in, and why do you believe in their potential?
So we've done quite a few investments, as I mentioned. We've done about 10 investments. We've done one exit. Like there are quite a few which I can talk about, but a couple of which kind of from a regional perspective here is one which we've done, which is a local startup out here, is something called Newbridge, which is a digital loan syndication platform. And we've tied up with Mashrik also out there and some other banks who've already started using that platform. And I think it's a great thing because today, if you look at the loan syndication process, it's a very manual process, a lot of paperwork involved, takes a whole lot of time as a loan syndication goes through the process. But using this platform, which is Fintech has developed, you can actually digitize the whole process. Your dependability on paper and all goes back. Everything is in a digital format in a platform. Uh, you can actually get a much better price discovery for the stuff which a bank is selling. So I think that's something which we're very excited about. I think a couple of others which we have looked at is one is a joint venture or a co-investment which we have done with Standard Chartered Ventures into Zodia Custody, which is a digital assets custody platform. And there's a three-way thing which we have done with Aqua now and Zodia and Stanchart, where one of our digital banks, Live, which you guys are very familiar with, uh, we are allowing our Live customers to invest in cryptocurrencies. And Zodia is going to be the platform to have custody of those digital assets. So that is something, again, we are very excited about. We announced that partnership today, and we had them also on the panel, both the Aquanow CEO and Zodia CEO. So that's a very interesting one which we are looking at. Another one which has been doing very well is something which we have done with the startup based out of Switzerland called Comgo, which is on a digital trade finance. The couple others from UAE which we have done is on the wealth side, which is basically managing your end of service benefits, which is part of the new pension plan setup which the government is planning to put out here. So those are two startups which are setting up the platforms, how to manage that, and those two are something which we've invested in. Yeah, I can go on and about. There are quite a few which are really exciting ones.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day ahead.
Thank you.